Damn, it's a Kuro.
Welcome back to the Upbringing, everybody, for another great episode. For the last 6 months, we've been really talking about healthy ways of keeping our mental and our spirituality and the people that we keep around us, so that we can continue on our journey of growth and wealth and healthy. But one thing that I want to touch base on for the next few episodes is like what is keeping our bodies healthy and what we put in our bodies, because that's just as important for us to be able to focus on or to continue on our journey. We need to be healthy with putting good food and just whole foods. It really helps with our focus and keeping us in a positive mood. Um, but y'all remember? Something I want to talk about. Just going into that. Y'all remember that whole Chick-fil-A and Popeyes little like
The chicken sandwich.
yeah. So I have found this video on Instagram, and this guy was talking about how he dug a little deep into it. Well, I kind of just followed what he said and found information myself. And because y'all remember, like, there was people that were like, people got shot because there was the chicken or whatever was out, so they was all upset and stuff. And he made a good point. He was just like, that can't be no regular chicken sandwich for somebody to act that crazy over something. For like $6 you do make at the house. And but what he found out was that I'm gonna ask y'all, how many ingredients y'all think is in the Chick-fil-A sandwich?
In Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Are you talking about specifically just the chicken or the whole sandwich itself?
Really the chicken itself, really, but the sandwich.
I'm sure it's probably over 100 ingredients in the whole sandwich.
God damn.
55.
Well, you think about it. You got the bread, the lettuce, and of course there are pesticides and everything on your lettuce and tomatoes and whatever else, pickles. And the pickles is sitting in pickle juice and preservatives. Okay, well, just the chicken. I'm thinking maybe about 10 to 15.
10 to 15. What'd you say?
55. She said 55.
It actually is 55. There's like 50.
Oh, Jesus.
And like and it was saying that like 32 or how much over 40 of those ingredients are man-made.
Oh, I believe it.
And a lot of it was has a MSG, which indicates that it's man-made.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's like they're literally putting dope in the sandwich, and what the MSG does is make you crave whatever it is that you want. So it's they've overdid it. I'm pretty sure they did it even more so for the when that whole Chick-fil-A and Popeyes thing. I feel like they might have doped it up just a little bit more to keep the little hype. I don't know,
but I will say that some people were hyped over it without even having it, because that's why people were getting shot, because they were going and it wasn't available. So they hadn't had it yet. They hadn't had it yet, but I see what you mean though. But you think about it, if they put that in that sandwich, I'm quite sure it's in their every other ingredient that they offer on a normal basis anyway.
Yeah, that's what I have found out. I was just like, man, so y'all telling me that y'all allowing this, but
Mm-hmm.
but we still not legal.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Like it don't make sense, man. But yeah, I wanted to bring that up because that just that this is such a big indicator of like really gotta pay attention to what we eat and
right.
fast food is I just don't go. I tell people like if you especially now because they ain't no telling what they do with food now just because everything grows so fast or abnormally anyway. Uh,
Right.
yeah, y'all. I tell people you don't know how to cook now. You need to learn
Well,
because
it's I think it's even sad to say even with that because they've shown so many videos and people are um, showing stuff that they purchased from the store that looks like appears to be fake, even fruits and vegetables. Like I've seen a video of somewhere over in our Asian countries where they make a fake head of lettuce.
Mm.
Like they
oh,
literally they're dipping it in water and they're if I can find it, I'm gonna have to send it and I'll have to put it on the video. But yeah, they are making a fake head of lettuce. So yeah. So it's crazy and people are eating bananas and they're rubbery, like it's made out of something you know, other than it being grown on the trees. So you kind of I don't know.
Oh, I
Like,
found it.
oh, you
man,
did?
Hmm.
that's
On YouTube.
yeah. I know there's what's on YouTube. Oh, you found the
The fake.
The fake lettuce?
yeah. Send me that because I wanna.
Oh yeah. It's
That's
so
that's
it's
that's
really
that's wild though.
oh yeah. And everything that is listed as organic isn't necessarily what we think is organic.
Right.
It has an organic label only because it's grown in whatever conditions or whatever the government deems organic to be.
Yeah,
Um,
but like that makes sense because they still got to preserve it so they can get to the store.
e- exactly. And it's they're using a certain kind of pesticide versus so yeah, so everything that has this healthy marking doesn't necessarily make it healthy, so you
Mhm.
gotta kind of
That's that's true.
be vigilant. So
Dang. Yeah, that is true. But I mean, I was just gonna say, whatever the however we can uh best suit ourselves. I mean, like seems like there's not really much ways to be healthy unless we grow it ourselves. But
mm,
because of the convenience of a grocery store, we can we can still do make better choices and what we eat and what we pick out versus maybe going to like McDonald's or something like that.
right.
I've learned or seen that as long as you stay outside of the grocery store, you're good.
Yeah, that's why I always heard the same thing. But with them doing what she's saying to the produce, I mean,
Mm.
you got to be careful with that too. But that makes sense though, because I think I do remember something what they were saying. There's a certain number on the like one of the fruit or vegetable.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Certain number on the end. I think it's like 3, 5, and 9. 3 is like man-made. 5 is just like this means like it's just not that great. It's average. And 9 is supposed to be organic, like the best option.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that it meant man-made. I know the 9 in front of like the codes is supposed to be organic, but I didn't know about the 3 and all that stuff. So I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, so it says a 4-digit code means conventionally grown, while a 5-digit one starting with 9 means organic. A 5-digit code starting with 8 means genetically modified.
Oh wow. Wow.
We just
You're right.
It just that's
we all just need to get a piece of land and everybody
Right.
start
Just bro, yeah.
and just go back to the good old days. Because right now, yeah.
But I mean, I see why they do that. I mean, because all of us could had our own farms and stuff like that. We wouldn't need a grocery store.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Just
But
small little farmer markets.
we'll need other stuff
Like what?
Yeah.
like tissue, paper towel.
Yeah, your regular household stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, I don't think you can do that like at a farmer's market as well. Just have a indoor something to put stuff like that in, and it'd probably be cheaper to build. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So, have y'all heard? To divvy off subject for just a bit, have y'all heard the latest breaking news that your former president and Mr. President-elect Trump was allegedly shot?
What?
It
What?
I think it only grazed his ear. But yes, he was campaigning and he was on stage, and they said there were sounds of gunshots, and then you could see him bend down and he's bleeding from his ear. So yeah,
So wait, both of them were shot?
no, just Trump.
What'd he say?
Huh?
What'd he say?
Oh yeah,
I don't know. He was at some
this just happened.
rally. Yeah, this was breaking news. Like when
Uh-huh.
I was getting ready to set everything up, I was looking at it come through. Yeah.
In Pennsylvania.
Yep. So
Isn't that a Republican state?
probably. But hey, obviously somebody ain't too happy with him over there. So
Oh my
You
god.
think you guys think he'll get reelected?
I pray not.
Yeah, I mean, I hope not
I
either.
pray that he
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
It's looking promising. I know that. Just the fact that he's back in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yes.
if a felony, well, I mean, yeah, if a felony, someone who has a felony can be the president. So why can't someone that's a felon vote?
Right. Not only that, why are they excluded from these lower class jobs at that? You mean to tell me you can hold the most powerful job in the United States of America? However, as a felon, you can't go work down the street? Yeah, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. And now you done got it where they done, your Supreme, what was it? The Supreme Court said about the president has immunity. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So
Yeah.
now you want to make it so that he can do whatever he wants to. And then, of course, it wouldn't be right if I didn't say, make sure y'all check out Project 2025.
Mhm.
Look into that if
Project.
you haven't already. Project 2025. Um, yeah, it's gonna do away with of a lot of what we consider to be normal life. It's about to do away with a lot of that. So yeah, good stuff. You know, some interesting stuff has been going on since our last session. It
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
is important to go vote.
Yeah.
It is it's you may not be able to vote after this. So it's important. It is very important. Very, very important.
Well, since we're on that topic, since we're on there, I want to ask you something personal.
Mhm.
Think that it wow. Well, do you think it's truly necessary to vote if that because the reason why I asked is because like in the Bible it says all this stuff is going to happen anyway.
Mhm.
So what's the I guess my question is what's the point of voting if the things that are going to happen are it's going to happen?
Some things are predetermined to happen, but it doesn't mean that it's meant to happen at this point in time in life.
Hmm.
Um, it doesn't mean that we should just be naive to it as well.
I mean, yeah.
So I think that voting is important because I actually honestly I think as much as I feel that the presidential election is important, your local elections are
Important.
more important than anything because they affect your literally your everyday life more so than your whole presidential election. Yes, you know, the president has its power. However, how you and what you can and cannot do, how your money is spent, what you're taxed on, what you can or can't do with your body, how your health insurance is going, all of that it is stringent on your local elections and who you put into office. So I think voting is whether you want to feel like, oh, well, it's predestined or not, it is important to vote. So,
I see. I
it,
see.
because the thing, I say this, and of course, you know, I'm no Bible scholar, no Bible scholar. A lot of the things that are set to happen doesn't mean that it's set to happen within our country. It's more, all we think about is the United States because that's all we know, right?
Hmm.
There are other countries out here. The Bible isn't just on, okay, this is just US based. Oh, everything that's preset in the Bible is only based on the US, based off of this is what's going to happen in the US. No, we may feel like it's going in that direction. I don't I don't have a strong feeling that the Antichrist is going to be here in the United States. It might be, but it might not be.
Yeah.
So
You said that. What you mean by Antichrist?
you don't know about the Antichrist?
Probably in a different term. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, okay. Well, be a whole beeline subject.
That's shoot. That's fine. Cause I was like, what you mean? Like when you talking like the Great Tribulation and stuff? Or what you
Mhm.
talking? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I've never heard it worded that way.
uh, I guess, like I said, I'm no biblical scholar, far from it. So
I,
yeah, but yeah, I think it's important to vote. What you think, Marquita?
Like yeah, like you said, it's important to vote for the presidential, but it's also important to vote for your local. Um,
Mhm.
but again, like you said, it's even more important for your local. Like you said, as far as that's what affects us the most.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree.
Because at the end of the day, really what the president is only doing is signing what's coming downstream.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah, he ain't coming up with these ideas on his own.
right.
These are being passed down from your local government.
Mm-hmm.
Your local government is giving it to your state representatives. Your state representatives are taking it to Congress. Here we go. Now we got some bills that are trying to be passed.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But the presidential election is important because depending on which party you go for, they may be more apt to swing in your favor or not. Even though I don't think that it should be a party-based thing, I think it should be what's the good of the people overall. It shouldn't be a Democratic, Republican, and party, but
We need a break. We need to scout.
right,
Do some more scouting.
right.
I was gonna, and what y'all guys think about this? Since these next few episodes will be about health and stuff. I wanted to see. I was gonna say since the next couple of episodes are going to be about wellness and stuff. What about maybe doing an episode in the kitchen and maybe and making something?
Mm. Okay.
That can
What y'all
work.
think about that?
That can work. Give a healthy meal option.
Yeah, a healthy meal, maybe a couple, and maybe include one of your desserts.
That's
Mm.
not healthy.
No.
It is not healthy. I will let you know that now. Ain't nothing about nothing I make healthy.
Nope.
I got you. But yeah, so we'll work it out. I just see what you guys think. You guys watching the show. Let us know in the comments and let us know if you guys think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Might see who got some little skills or whatnot
Mm-hmm.
on them twos and fours. And that's
Silly.
Man. But that's it for me.
all right.
Oh well.
Yeah.